Alright, what's going on, dudes, and welcome to a couple new Minecraft snapshots. Technically, one of them came out last week, but the change list was pretty small, so I didn't make a video on it then. However, a new snapshot just came out today, and I thought I'd just go ahead and combine the two into one snapshot video. So we'll start off with the things implemented last week, and then we'll move on to the stuff implemented today. So let's start off with custom sound. So in the snapshot that was released last week, it gave you the ability to add custom sounds with resource packs. So rather than having to like replace an existing Minecraft default sound with something else in order to make a custom sound, like changing a record to be, I don't know, dialogue for an adventure map, you can actually add a custom sound now. So I have a resource pack in. If I go into my resource pack menu, it's called inworld.zip. Subtitle is me being dumb, and it has a sound in it called in a world. And if I input this command into a command block,
in a world full of custom sounds, one sound sought to rule them all.
So I just recorded that and I put it in resource pack, and now you can hear it when I run this command. So kind of cool, obviously pretty useful for things like adventure maps. So moving on from there, maps now have an expanded color palette. So if we go ahead and we put this in our inventory here and go to it, you'll notice I have this arrangement of wool and diamond blocks over here, and in the upper right hand corner of the map, hopefully you can see it's displaying all the wool and the diamond, but it actually is displaying them properly, more or less, in that before the colors wouldn't be exact necessarily, but now there are more available colors on the map, so things look a bit more realistic. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know why I hit escape there, but it did. So we'll throw the map back in here, and then we'll continue on to the texture change in glass. So stained glass got a slight texture change. I think it's quite nice. No complaints whatsoever. I think it's very pretty, and it is what it is. It's a texture change. So yeah, this is all the stuff that was added in last week, and now we can move along to the new stuff that was added in the snapshot released today, 13W43. So first off, the texture for pufferfish was changed. Now it looks like a very surprised ball of spikes with a couple fins on it. I think it's great. Secondly, Jukeboxes will now actually loop their music, so we'll go ahead and add the record in, and I guess it'll probably just keep playing as we're going over the rest of the stuff. So here we go. We're going to have some nice ambient music to listen to as we check out the new saplings. So because there are new biomes in the game, Mojang added in the saplings that we can use now to make the trees that are present in said new biomes. So first off is the Acacia. I'll go and plant these, I don't know, right over here. And if we go ahead and use the bone meal on it a few times until it actually grows, there we go. It makes the trees available over in the Mesa biome. I still haven't memorized all the names of the new biomes, but I think those are the Mesa Plateau biome trees. And then secondly, we have the roofed oak sapling, which these are these make the trees that are present in the roofed forest biome. So you have to put it in a 2x2 arrangement, just like a regular jungle tree, and then some bone meal, and there we go. The wood that you get from this is still just regular oak wood, and this is jungle wood, but it turns into or is it jungle wood? Hold on, let's see. / game mode survival. I know that is regular oak wood, but let's see exactly what this gives us when we craft it. So that gets jungle wood, and then in return from that, it should make, okay, it makes oak wood planks instead of jungle tree. Interesting. Well, we now know, and again, this is regular oak wood. So that's that. Next up, we have a new command called set world spawn. So this allows you to set the default spawn of the world regardless of like any beds you've slept in. Like say your bed is removed, this is where you'll end up. So I'm going to input this command that'll set me to spawn over on the blocks over there. So let me just do a /kill command and respawn. And right now I'm standing over on the blocks I set up for the map demonstration. Now if we go over here to this command block, I just put in a different set of coordinates. We'll execute the command and then run the kill command once again, and you'll notice I've spawned over here. So yeah, just a different way to vary up your spawn to be a place that you want it to be for something like an adventure map. So yeah, that's that. Next up, another change with the maps is that rather than just sort of floating there as a 2D plane on top of a block when you put the map over an item frame, it actually has a little border around it, but not a border on the front of the block, so you can still put a bunch of maps together to make one big continuous frame, or if you want to import pictures that you then put into one big set of maps that turn into like a mural, you can totally do that. Still, it's just a border on the back, so it doesn't look like this floating 2D plane over the block here. And then last but not least is that Cauldrons now, I actually have to get some fire somehow. Let me go back into creative really quickly, get a flint and steel and light myself on fire. Let's go back to survival. So Cauldrons, if you are on fire and you jump in, it'll now extinguish you when, I can't remember if it was changed in the last weeks to where Cauldrons could no longer extinguish you if you were on fire. But anyway, now they can extinguish you once again, but it will actually use up the water. So, come on! Go in the freaking cauldron! There we go. Did it? Yep. So just used up a little bit of water and extinguished my fieriness. Okay. Here, come on! There we go. And once again, it uses up another water level, but it extinguishes my being on fire now before we burn down the entire plane right here. I'll extinguish that, and that's about it. Jukebox is still playing. Hopefully you've enjoyed the music as it's been going this whole time. Oh, and I almost totally forgot, a change that was implemented last week in 13W42 is that witches can now actually spawn naturally anywhere in the world. Doesn't have to be near a witch hut, so be careful of those. You may find them around pretty often now. Anyway, that's it. See you next time.